Hello, everyone. Lovely to have you here for a brand new week on Richard Osman's House of Games. I am Richard Osman. This is House of Games. I've got 4 famous faces joining me. One of them on Friday is going to win this trophy right here. Shall we meet this week's players? They are Jacqui Joseph. Hiya. Ben Thompson, Tobin and Henning Wehn. Welcome, everybody, to the House of Games. Lovely to have you here. Jacqui, how's your quizzing?
Not great, but I'm going to give it a go.
That's all.
Do you know, I've never done a quiz, like a pub quiz or anything.
You've never even done a pub quiz?
No.
Oh, you should do a pub quiz.
I will now.
No, well, let's see. By the end of the week. On Friday, I'll ask you again, are you ever going to do a pub quiz?
Never.
You'll say, look, I'm definitely going to drink again,
yeah,
but I'm not going to do a quiz.
Exactly.
Ben, now, people from BBC Breakfast have been on this show before.
Yes.
So your 2 colleagues, Naga, won the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Absolutely aced it. Charlie State came 4th. Yeah. Are you a Naga or you're a Charlie?
I'll be happy somewhere in the middle, I think. I mean, Naga set the bar pretty high.
Yes.
But she's really competitive.
You think?
So I'll go somewhere in the middle. That'd be a good showing, I think.
OK, we also have a breakfast show rivalry here as well, Laura.
Yeah. We've not spoken all day.
It's very, very important. You know, but it's a weird thing, but it's like crossing the streams. If this is Ghostbusters...
I've never even heard of the show he works with, if I'm honest.
Who are you?
Oh, you should watch it. You'd love it. Laura, at the end of the week, someone wins a trophy, but every day there's also a prize to give away. Would you like to take a look at Monday's prizes?
It's all me and my family have been talking about, so yes.
Excellent. OK, well, here's our first selection. You could win the chopping board. That's really good. Oh-ing, everybody. Chopping boards, hot water bottle, driving gloves, there's the toolbox and the retro sports bag as well. Laura, what would you go for?
So none of the things that we can win are anything that me and my family have talked about wanting to take home.
OK, listen, you're here all week, don't forget.
That doesn't mean I don't like any of those things.
What are you looking for, by the way, through the week?
OK, dartboard, decanter, cushion, towel.
Wow, she's got a list.
Yeah.
Yeah, my 6-year-old is
aiming
very
high.
specific. But maybe today I would say toolbox, because my husband is very handy.
Excellent. Henning, how lovely to have you here. Stand-ups always do well, but most stand-ups, here's a trade secret, are not German. How is that going to affect your British popular culture knowledge?
We're going to find out.
I'm looking forward to it. But if you were to win on Monday, what would you take home?
Toolbox. And I put all the other stuff in there.
Oh, nice. So you have all of them.
Yeah.
That's clever. That's clever. Jacqui?
Well, you know, it's either the retro bag, but the toolbox, I've got loads of tools, and they need organising, and I like that colour red.
Of all the people in the world who's used to looking through a pile of tat and seeing if they can make the best of it.
Yeah.
And Ben?
Definitely the toolbox.
Definitely the toolbox.
Are we unanimous on the toolbox?
Yeah.
A lot of toolbox love. Shall we do it? Should we play our first round on Monday's House of Games? Here we go. Our first round this week is... Sounds like. I'm going to show you a category. Your first category is comedians. Fingers on buzzers, please. I'm going to show you some pictures and they will sound like a comedian. But which comedian? Ben.
Dawn French.
Very nice start. Dawn, a little bit of French there. Dawn French.
Very good.
Very good. Very good. Next one. Yes, Ben.
Jimmy Carr.
Oh, very nice. Jimmy Carr. I like the picture representing me.
Yeah.
Next comedian. Ben.
I don't know if this is a person, but is it Lucy Case?
It's not Lucy Case, I'm afraid. Henning?
Lucy Luggage.
It is not, although she is brilliant. It is not Lucy Luggage. Laura?
Is it Lucy Porter?
Lucy Porter, we were looking for. Lucy
Thank
Porter.
you for the help. Yeah.
Very well done. Next category. Bands. Which bands are these? Yes, Ben.
AC/DC.
There we go. AC/DC. Nicely played. Next band. Ben.
Radiohead.
Radiohead. Ray Winston, Jack D, Sandra O, and Anthony Head.
Can I say?
Yes.
Can I say how nice it is to be here?
Henning, it's lovely to have you here.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like having a male Lucy luggage here. Next band. Yes, Laura.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Pink and Keith Floyd. Pink Floyd.
Not quick enough on this.
Next category. English football clubs.
Now, if I don't get any of them, I give up and go home.
No.
I mean, that's a challenge. Can we let him get one? Because it's going to be difficult
that'd be
for us,
great.
booking-wise. If he does go now, it's going to be quite hard. Here's your first one. Yes, Laura.
Blackburn Rovers.
Blackburn Rovers. Still a Black Rose Burn and the Rovers waiting for turn.
Yeah.
Next English football club. Yes, Ben.
Oh.
I'll time you out. Do you know what happened there, Henning? See, you put your hand up to answer it and Jacqui buzzed in. So I've gone with Jacqui.
Yeah, fair enough.
Burnley.
Burnley. It is.
That's exactly what I would have said.
Yeah. And Lee Mack. Final question in this round. Final English football club. Jacqui.
Barnsley.
Barnsley. 2 Barnes and a Lee makes Barnsley. That's the end of our first round.
I can't believe I didn't get Burnley. I'm from Burnley.
Oh,
How did I
shame.
not get Burnley?
Never go home.
Yeah, well, it's probably not how they write it on the town signs, right?
That's true.
They just write the word Burnley. Let's take a look at our first leaderboard of the week. Henning, yet to get off the mark. Jacqui, you've got 2. Laura with 3. Early leader. Ben with 4. Thus far, he's more of a nagger than a Charlie.
Yeah.
It's early days, yeah.
It is early days. He could still Charlie state it. He definitely could. Our first pairs game of the week is going to be... distinctly average. The player in 4th place gets to choose their partner. So, Henning, today you get to choose who you play this round with. Who would you like?
Well, we're looking good as a team, aren't we? We've done so far very well.
Yeah, very well.
So, Laura and Henning are going to be a team. Ben and Jacqui are a team. If you'll take your tablets out, please, everybody. I'm going to ask you a question, you write down a number, and I will take the average of each pair as their answer.
Right.
OK? See if you can beat everyone in the studio at home as you try and answer this. According to its official website, what is the length of New York Central Park in metres?
Wow.
Wow. What do you reckon at home on this one? This is a...
OK.
It's a big old beast, isn't it?
Yeah. OK, everyone is in. Jacqui, you been to Central Park?
I have, but never walked it.
No.
But it's vast.
It's long, right?
Yeah.
So what have you gone for?
I mean,
in
I
metres?
went pretty high.
OK.
I think
20,000.
20,000 metres.
20 kilometres, which is about 15 miles, 14
I
miles?
can't see that.
Something like that.
It's got to be.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Ben, have you gone up or down? It looks like you've gone down.
I have gone lower. I used to live in New York, and I've cycled around the park a few times.
Oh, come on.
But it's a bit meandering when you cycle. So I think length, I went 5,000.
5,000.
So
5,000
5K.
is about 5 kilometres. So your average is 12,500 metres. Laura, where are you on this one?
So when I lived in New York with Ben and followed him on not the meandering route, it was 4,500.
Very close. 4,500. Henning, what are you saying here?
Yeah, I think we're all roughly in the same ballpark, 4,000.
So your average is 4,250. Yeah, it's about 3 miles as compared to, about 8 or 9 miles on yours. Let's see, Sherry, what do you think at home? How many metres long is Central Park? Who scored the point? 4,023. How about that, Henning and Laura?
Great.
Henning, you were within 23 metres.
The moment it's about facts, I'm all right.
OK, that's good. That was very impressive.
Wow, that's so good.
Well done if you got as close as that at home. Hard to get closer than Henning and Laura. Well played. Next question. How many wild tigers are there in the world?
How do you want to work that out?
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
I should know this.
Should you?
Because I've done the weather from nature reserve on, like, World Tiger Day, and it was about how there'd been loads of conservation and how many there were in the world now, and it's...
So almost certainly in your script.
But that's the thing, if they're wild...
Yes?
They're obviously not... I mean... They're wild.
Yeah, good luck counting them.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So God knows where they are.
So what you're saying is, however bad your answer looks, it is actually correct.
Oh, no.
It's the Global Tiger Forum who counted them.
Mm.
OK, everyone is in. Laura, what are you saying?
I had 85 in my head.
OK.
I don't mean 85 singularly, 85,000, and I was thinking that seems quite low.
OK.
So I went 200,000.
200,000 says Laura. Henning, what are you saying?
Something that is 100% correct, but knowing you, you'll actually now work out the average.
Between 10 and 10 million. So
and by
you are
which
saying
I don't mind, mean it's 5 million and 5. So,
5 million and 5, you're saying, Henning.
I'm not saying 5 million and 5.
That's exactly what you're saying. Listen.
Yeah, that is exactly.
And 5 million.
I know that you value accuracy. So 5 million 5 you think there are in the world.
I think I'm being misrepresented here. But,
it's almost as if you shouldn't cheat, isn't it? So the average between the two of you is 2,600,000 and 2.5. Jacqui, where are you here?
I'm so much lower. I really am. And I'm quite scared because Laura seems to be the authority on this. And I've gone 2,449.
And Ben?
I'm worried I've gone way too low now.
Oh.
But I think it is a horribly low number of wild tigers.
Right.
So I went 300.
300, says Ben. So we've gone from Henning's 5 million to Ben's 300. Interesting.
Wow.
Your average is 1,374.5. Let's put the two halves together and make a whole extra tiger. That'd be a nice thing to do. So we got 1,000 and we got 2.5 million. We don't often converge that much on this one, but sometimes we do.
As
what do
I
you think,
say, I'm feeling misrepresented, yes.
It's almost as if you should have just written down a number, Henning, rather than trying to be clever, because being clever is not what this show is about.
Yeah.
That is the last thing this show is about.
I've noticed that, yeah.
Let's see how many wild tigers are there in the world. Who scored the points? 5,500. That's not many, is it?
No.
Blimey. It's a long way off 5 million.
No, but it's between 10 and 10 million, so point for Henning.
It is definitely that. But so was everyone else's answer. So you get yourself a point. It's actually a 74% increase since 2010. So that's something.
Yeah.
That's good news. Let's take a look at your final question in this round. According to the FA website, what was the attendance figure for the first ever FA Cup final held in 1872? What do you reckon at home, first ever FA Cup final?
I have no idea.
OK, everyone is in. Ben, what have you gone for?
I'm kind of thinking pretty low, not the massive stadium we have now, so I kind of went 1,200.
1,200. Jacqui, what are you saying?
10,000.
10,000, says Jacqui. Your drawing skills are amazing. So your average is 5,600. Right. Laura, what are you thinking?
I've gone 4,000.
4,000.
I was thinking, you know, we have massive football stadiums now, but football would have been a massive sport, a massive draw, and I think a lot of people would have tried to have come, but maybe not quite a stadium we know today.
Gotcha, so 4,000. We're all in a similar sort of a place here. Henning, what are you saying here? 1,500.
1,500.
So your average is 2,750.
I think Henning knows what he's on about as well here.
No, not really, because I'm not even sure where it was played, but it was probably something like Old Etonians against someone.
Yeah, Wanderers against Royal Engineers, it was. What do you think at home on this one? What do we think that attendance was? Who scored the final point of the round?
Wow.
2,000. Very well done, Laura and Henning. You get the point. Well done, everyone. Not bad answers. It was held at the Oval, the cricket ground, as is. That's where the first one was. That's the end of the round. Tablets away, please, everybody. Let's see the scores on the doors. Henning has got 2. Jacqui has got 3. And the Battle of the Breakfast shows, 5 points each for Laura and Ben.
Is on.
3 rounds to go. Your next round on Monday's House of Games is the backwards round. In this round, I'm going to ask the questions backwards. You must give me the answers backwards as well. So if I asked your name, you would say Joseph Jacqui.
Yeah.
Okay. Buzzers on fingers. Series fiction science BBC, which in role lead the overtook Gattoir and Chuti 2023 in. Ben.
Who Doctor.
Who Doctor? Correct. Who Doctor Who becomes Who Doctor. Question next. Novel classic Melville's Herman in Ahab Captain by Hunted Whale White. The of name thee is what? Yes, that's Ben.
Dick Moby.
Dick Moby? It is Dick Moby. That's a good name for a character in a book. Dick Moby. Next one. Song this of title thee is what? Jacqui.
Stick?
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Ben.
It's Jiggy Get With. No.
It's Jiggy Get With. Is incorrect, I'm afraid. Laura.
Stop, don't.
Stop, don't is also incorrect. Henning, you fancy it?
Hop, hip.
I think you know the song.
Yeah.
Let's take a listen.
I said a hip.
Delight Rappers, I was looking for, from Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. Question next. Sitcom BBC which in Spencer Frank played Crawford Michael. Yes, Jacqui.
Have, do, mother's some.
Have, do, mother's some?
Very good.
Correct, Jacqui. Some mothers do have them. Have, mothers do some. Next one. Song this of title thee is what? Laura.
Days 7.
Days 7, is that correct? Absolutely, very well played. And who was that by?
David Craig.
David Craig. 7 Days by Craig David. Next one. Film comedy musical 1975, which in Frank and Furter, Doctor plays Curry Tim. Jacqui, good luck.
Show, picture, horror, Rocky.
I'll give you that with a the on the end. Absolutely.
Sorry, yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Gosh, yeah.
Show, picture, horror, Rocky. You're taking on a lot of the high tariff ones in this round, Jacqui. Question next. What the is RSPB, abbreviation the by known charity Wildlife the? Yes, Ben.
Birds Protection.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Mr. Word out. Oh, Henning.
Birds of Protection Society Royal.
You've missed out 2 words. Jacqui.
Birds of Society.
Oh,
no. Oh.
Yes, Laura, good luck.
Oh, no.
Birds of Protection of.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. I was looking, of course, for Birds of Protection, the 4 Society Royal. That's the 4 and the doing all the damage there. That's the end of that round, everybody.
Oh, thank goodness.
We all had a go.
And here's the leaderboards. Henning with 2, Jacqui has 5, Laura has 6, Ben has 7. Lovely and close, 5 points between the lot of you with 2 rounds to go. Let's find out what round 4 is going to be today. Where is Kazakhstan? If you'll take your tablets out again, please.
We have to know stuff for this.
You do have to know stuff, yeah. Or you have to know a tiny, tiny bit more than the other 3 people sitting next to you, which is actually a different skill. I'm going to show you a map. Here it is.
Ooh.
The United States of America. I wonder if you could find this. The city that is the birthplace of Joe Biden and the main setting of the US version of The Office. Oh. Where is that? You know this one at home from either of those clues, Joe Biden or the US office?
I have no idea.
OK, everyone is in. Jacqui, no idea whatsoever?
No.
Have you done the classic Where is Kazakhstan trick of going in the middle?
No, I've sort of... I think I've gone sort of Texas-y way.
OK. Yep, in the heart of Texas, absolutely. Ben, any clues here?
No. I kind of went east.
Yeah, kind of Kentucky-ish. Laura.
I was thinking he sort of sounds southern when he talks.
OK.
And I was thinking not Texas, but south.
Oklahoma, in fact,
okay.
Which is the very definition of not Texas, but south.
Yeah.
Henning, another guess?
Yeah, what a total guess. I've got no idea.
It's Illinois. What do you think at home? Do you know where Joe Biden was born? Are you a fan of US office? If you are, you probably know the answer to this. The answer is Scranton. But where is Scranton, I wonder? And who scored a point? It is in Pennsylvania, and Ben has got himself a point.
Very good.
Well done, Ben.
Well done.
Unbelievable.
I mean, that's the cheapest point we've given away so far today.
Yeah, I like that.
Next question. The capital of the least populous US state.
Could be any of them.
OK. We're in Laura. What was your thinking here?
I went for Alaska because I thought it was far away and cold and maybe not many people want to live there.
I don't think that sounds crazy. Henning, have you gone for Alaska?
I have gone for Alaska,
Okay.
was for exactly the same reason.
Jacqui, what are you saying?
I've done exactly the same.
Ben, have we got 4 Alaskas?
I sort of forgot about the boxes on the left.
Spoken like a true newsman.
I went sort of, well, what I think might be sort of Montana, Wyoming.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that Montana?
That is Montana, yeah. That's exactly where you are. What do you think at home? Educated guesses, all of those. Good guesses, I think, don't you? I can tell you, none of you are in the right state.
Oh. Okay.
But Ben is very close. It's Wyoming, right next to Montana. Cheyenne in Wyoming. Very well done. Ben doing very well here. Final question in this round. Venice High School, the filming location for the film Grease. Where is that?
OK.
OK, everyone is in. Ben, what have you gone for?
So I've gone kind of what I think is Hollywood-y.
OK.
Like, it was a real school, I think.
Yeah, maybe more San Francisco-y than Hollywood-y, but certainly California. Laura?
So, in a weather world,
Yes.
I know that we had a story a while ago about where Grease was filmed, and it was filmed in an old river basin, and it was completely dry, and they've recently had floods, and the whole area has been flooded. And that was in, I think, Central California. So if that was the same location as the school, that is where I've put.
Yeah, you're sort of California as well. Henning, also in California?
I'm not. I probably slightly ill-judged, but I followed Ben's method of cheating and essentially put a cross right in the middle of the country.
Let's see where you are. Kansas.
OK.
I mean, it's very unlikely that they film it there, but I hope it's in proximity.
Jacqui, what are you saying?
I've gone wild.
Wow.
Yeah, because I have gone sort of Miami-ish, I think.
OK. Florida, yep, not far from Miami. So we're in Florida, we're in Kansas, we're in California, It was a real high school. I think it's the same place they did the Britney Spears video for Baby One More Time. But let's find out where that was and who's won the final point of the round. Laura wins the final point. Very well done.
Oh, very good.
It is in Los Angeles. I guess by Venice Beach. Right, that would make sense.
Makes sense.
That's the end of the round. Tablets away, please, everybody. Let's see how we stand before our final round. Henning with 2, Jacqui with 5, Laura 7. Ben Thompson has got a 2-point lead heading into our final round.
Very good.
It's a scary lead to hold. But listen, better to be 2 ahead than 2 behind. Our final round, of course, is Answer Smash. Fingers on buzzers, point for a correct answer, point off for an incorrect answer. Your first category today is outdoor equipment. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above. Who plays Travis Bickle in the 1976 film Taxi Driver? Jacqui.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. Point to Jacqui. Robert De Niro and rope. Robert De Niro.
Oh. I even knew that. Oh.
Next one. Which athletics commentator and former 1,500 metres world champion is nicknamed the Jarrow Arrow? Yes, Ben.
Steve Crampons?
Steve Crampons?
Oh, very good.
It is. Steve Cram and Crampons. Steve Crampons. Next one. For which 1987 film did Cher win an Oscar for Best Actress? No one wants to lose a point. Oh, Laura's so tempted. So, Teddy, looking for Moonstruck Sack. Moonstruck and rucksack, Moonstruck Sack.
I was going backpack. No.
Next category. Home accessories. Those will be the pictures. Which novel by Nicholas Sparks was adapted into a 2004 film starring Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling? Nobody. Let's take a look, shall we? The Notebook ends. Oh, the Notebook, of course, the Notebook ends. Next one. Which powdered flavouring used in Chinese cooking typically contains cinnamon, cloves, fennel seeds, star anise and peppercorns? Yes, Ben.
5 Spice Rack?
5 Spice Rack? It is 5 Spice, Spice Rack, 5 Spice Rack. Any more? We're done for Monday. Thank you, everybody. I think we know who's taken our first day of the week, but lots of great quizzing from everybody. I think it's going to be a close one this week. But our first winner, first glory goes to BBC Breakfast. It is Ben Thompson. Well done, Ben.
Very well done.
And you get yourself a prize as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What would you like to take and show off to Naga?
Definitely the toolbox.
The toolbox, Ben Thompson.
I'm so excited.
There's the House of Games toolbox and looks pretty happy about it. The weekly leaderboard we'll see all week. You're going to get 4 for a win, 3 for second, and so on. So Ben is at the top of that for now, but all will change across the week. Should we do the same tomorrow?
Yes, please.
Look forward to seeing all of you here. Look forward to seeing all of you here as well on the House of Games.
This is the best prize.
It's great.
This is amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm quite handy around the house, actually, so it will get very well used.
Yes.
So to do someone who hasn't got one of those,
Charlie
State. Yeah. He wishes. Yeah.